I remember this just vaguely since I was little at the time, maybe 7 years old. In my old house, my room had its own floor. It wasn't even supposed to be a bedroom. It was more like an attachment to the attic or a closet-type room. The people who owned the house before us used it as a playroom for their daughters. My room also had a huge closet door that was attached to the attic. The closet was elevated, so you would have to climb a set of wooden stairs to get into it. It had a big sliding door, and it was completely packed with toys and other junk from my childhood. Since I was little at the time, I was always scared of being so separated from the rest of my family and having that huge closet in my room. Then there was this one night when I was laying in bed, afraid after watching a scary movie with my family. I heard the sound of a toy falling over in the closet. I jumped out of bed and ran to my parents' room. They told me there was no one in my closet. They saw how afraid I was, so they let me sleep in their room that night. The next night, I had kind of forgotten about it until I heard it again. The sound of a container of Legos spilling out everywhere in the closet. Again, I ran to my parents' room and told them about it. My dad was starting to grow impatient with me, but he reluctantly agreed to let me sleep in their room again. The next day, my mom and I checked the closet, and there it was, a pile of Legos spilled out of the container. I thought this was proof that somebody was in my closet, but my mom assured me that it had simply fallen over. That night, my dad locked his door. He said he was tired of my nonsense. Couldn't sleep that night. I lay there completely silent, with my young imagination running wild, waiting for another sound to come from the closet. It was probably about an hour before it happened. The sound of the closet door rolling open with force broke the silence. The moonlight shining through my window illuminated the figure standing by my closet door. I let out the most horrific, ear-piercing scream you've ever heard as pure terror swept over my body. A feeling that I still remember today. The figure jumped down from the closet and ran out of my room and out the front door of our house. My mom ran up to my room in shock as my dad ran downstairs, trying to catch whoever it was. But he never did. The police never caught the man.